Good afternoon and welcome once again to In the Hot Seat with Deborah Fenella. And today in the hot seat we have the lovely Simon Brown and Liam Brown. Now, Simon Brown is the media director of Panache Global Entertainment Awards, and Liam is the youth ambassador of Panache Global Entertainment Awards as well. So good afternoon, both of you. We did have a few technical hitches, unfortunately, with the internet, so hopefully it'll be okay now. Good afternoon. Sorry about earlier.
It's okay. Good afternoon. Well, actually, is it afternoon or morning? We're still on. I'm not sure.
It's midday now. Unfortunately, the internet's been playing up quite a bit this morning, so I'm glad that it's actually working now. So please, Simon, could you please tell our viewers a little bit about Panache Global Entertainment Awards and also your role as well as Liam's role, please?
Yeah. Panache Global Entertainment was started by a wonderful lady called Princess Peace. She started it must have been about 6 years ago now, yes, because this year would have been the 7th awards evening in November. But sadly, obviously, due to COVID, we've postponed that till next year. We will be still having the same theme as we would have done for this year next year, which will be aimed around heroes and people who have done amazing and encouraging things during, obviously, COVID. The awards evening tends to, we recognise people who normally don't get noticed for or get recognition for maybe their talent or things they've done like they do at other ceremonies. So a lot of the people who get nominated are usually unknown. So last year, the theme was giving a life a meaning. So you could only be nominated if you had to prove that you had actually given a life a meaning in some way, and proof with evidence as well. We don't do it in the same way as a lot of other people do, where you get your friends and family to vote for you. We have a selection of judges which check through all the information and do all the appropriate checks, and then put forward to the next lot of judges the people that they would like to see receive awards. So hopefully next year in November we should actually be back on track again. We normally get around about 350 people that attend it. It is ticketed only. But I started working for them about 3 years ago, and somehow Princess Peace hadn't put the connection between my son and me together, because she saw him online as Christopher George, which is what he uses for modelling. And so she contacted him asking him, would he become one of their youth ambassadors, which you said yes to.
Yeah, so my role is to inspire today's generation to achieve their dreams and aspire to do greater things. So yeah.
And you both do amazing work for Princess Peace, don't you? And you certainly do inspire people globally as well as Princess Peace, because I say she does phenomenal work herself, because she's also a nurse and she dedicates her life to be of service to others, but she also has a heart of gold. So it must be, a wonderful experience to be part of the Panache Global Entertainment family, which both of you are, aren't you?
Oh, it is. It's been incredible to get to know some amazing people and invited to some incredible events. Like we were both invited to meet at the Nigerian consulate in London, the High Commissioner and the King of Akwa Ibom State Oil. So which was just absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite good to be there.
Yeah.
Which is a true honour, isn't it? To actually, meet him yourself.
Yeah, that's the king on the screen now, yes.
Bless you. As I say, it's coming up for the 7th year now, isn't it, of Panache Global Entertainment Awards? And unfortunately, with COVID, obviously, we've still got concerns globally about it. So you've had to postpone it until next year. But I know that Princess Peace has also said that she does want to reward all of those through the communities that have done, their service during the COVID, pandemic and during lockdown as well. So as we were talking last night, Simon, you did say that Princess Peace might be doing like a smaller event next year, and then the original sort of awards ceremony, which will be in November.
Yeah, that's what we're looking to do, to see if there's anything we can do in between, so there's not as a big gap. But also, we'd like to make sure that we do recognise some just amazing people that have done incredible things for, you know, sometimes not actually being paid to do it. It's just something they've gone and actually done, and it's, you know, they need to be recognised for the excellent work that they've actually gone and done.
Which is, like you say, a wonderful opportunity to be recognised, because there are so many heroes in the world that service very quietly, you know, like we were talking about last night, and it's lovely to actually recognise those heroes that quietly serve within the communities and also globally across the world in order to make this world a better place. And encourage others to shine bright and take the centre stage, and encourage others to shine their lights to this world, to bring more peace, love and harmony within the world, which I think so greatly needs it at this moment in time. And that's what Princess Peace does, and also Panache Global Entertainment. They do a phenomenal job. And, you know, I was really blessed myself to be awarded last year 2 awards by Princess Peace and sing the opening song, God Save Our Gracious Queen. It was my first experience of the Panache family, and it was a true honour and an amazing time, and it was just a wonderful experience for me that I'll never forget as well. So I feel very blessed myself, and I know that both of you feel very blessed for the work that you do, because Princess Peace does actually raise money for charities, doesn't she? Sometimes she does more.
Yeah, she tries to change different charities each year, but they, you know, they try to also put back an awful lot into Nigeria to help, you know, children and things over there. So because it you know, as she will actually call Liam, she'll introduce him as, this is my son by a different mother, because she's counted him as actually her son.
Yeah, but Princess Peace, she's always given to people, which is truly amazing.
Yeah,
she's a true earth angel, isn't she, with a heart of pure gold, and she just dedicates her life to be of service, doesn't she? To God and the angels, but also to humanity. And I think her light shines so brightly in this world through the amazing work that she does, and dedicates her life to be of service. And also with all of her team as well, because it's really important to have a good team around you, isn't it, when you run any sort of events, in order to call upon that team. And Princess Peace has got a fantastic team, including both of you, that do support her, you know, with organising these award ceremonies, because it takes a lot of time, doesn't it, Simon, to organise any events. And also you have to look into like sponsorship as well. I mean, next year we will be looking into sponsorship, and Princess Peace has asked me as well. So for any of our viewers out there, if you would like to get involved and maybe sponsor the next awards, we would love to hear from you. You can actually, you know, contact Simon directly, or myself, and I can put you in direct contact then, you know, with Princess Peace too. We would love to hear from you. You know, as I say, it's an amazing an award ceremony, and also Heritage TV are there, aren't they, each year? And we do have live performers too that actually do perform sometimes, you know, their own solo songs that they've written themselves, and then they will get up and perform in front of everybody. So it's an amazing event for all who get involved in the actual event themselves. So it's really exciting. So
we use Heritage TV because it then goes out live in Nigeria as well. So people who can't attend, which actually want to come over and attend, at least they can actually feel like they're part of it as well.
Which again, it is brilliant, isn't it? Because like you say, they do actually film the whole event from the start to the actual finish as well. So they feel as if they're actually part of it, because they're able to watch it live on TV, aren't they? And it's important that they are part of it. Yeah. Which is really good.
Yeah.
So, with regards to, you know, Panache Global Entertainment, where did the actual name originate from? Panache? Do you know why Princess Peace actually chose that particular name?
No, Peace came up with it. I think it was just, I'm trying to remember what it was she actually told me, but it was just one of those words that she loved the sound of it, and she just liked it. It was, you know, a bit like a panache. It was sort of, you know, glitz, glam, and that's what she wants. She wants it to be the best.
It rolls off your tongue.
Yeah,
it's quite nice.
Where we, even though it's panache, we call it PGE Awards because it's obviously a bit shorter.
Well, which, you know, is very handy when obviously you're publicising it on social media, isn't it? With the hashtag PGE, it abbreviates a lot more. But I think Panache sounds very classy, doesn't it? But it also sums up the actual awards. And coming up for the 7th year, it just shows, again, what a profoundly astonishing job that all of you are actually doing. And again, rewarding those in the community with the amazing work that they do as well, because there's so many humble people in this world that would just do it, you know, because they have a good heart and they genuinely want to make a difference in this world, which I know both of you do, as well as Princess Peace and her team too. Because also with you, Liam, you do a lot of work yourself. You've got, you know, for Panache Global Entertainment Awards, but also you're a model. You're also a public speaker as well, and you've also been supporting your local church and being a youth leader and helping them with sports twice a week as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been helping out Arlington Baptist Church, which is really nice. I'm on the youth team. So, and then at the Byberry Football Club, I'm the leader for the sports club, which is on a Wednesday and Thursday. So if you'd like to come, please come along.
Just showing some photos of some of the things that Liam's actually done previously as well. As I say, he's very busy, like his dad, Simon, and it's wonderful that you support each other and you go to all the events together as well.
Yeah, that picture the picture where Liam was showing the watch, that one actually we got contacted by Seconda Watches, and that is now on their social media pages. And they want to do more after COVID is over as well, so which would be good. Yeah,
they want to do some collaboration with myself, which is quite an honour, to be honest.
Yeah.
It certainly is. So how did you embark down that path of modelling? I mean, I started off modelling from a child in 1977 and done it off and on throughout my life. Obviously now I'm a mature model. So how did you embark down that pathway of modelling? How did that opportunity arise, Liam?
So I got contacted by a friend of mine, Ronnie Jacobs, to do his fashion show Chabs, just to help out. So I did, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. It was quite nice. So I started doing more things for him, and then I got in contact with so many amazing people who have helped me get into the man I am today, which is quite nice.
So you've done a lot of fashion modelling and also catwalk modelling as well, and you're also a brand ambassador for Lucilia Fernandez designs as well, aren't you?
Yeah, so Lucilia is an amazing designer. She's really talented. So I'm her youth teen ambassador. So I'll be working alongside her in Madeira hopefully next year,
which is really exciting, isn't it? And she does actually, you know, design specific items for yourself, doesn't she? And then obviously when you wear them, then you can actually promote her brand too. But also she's not only been designing for you, she's also been designing for your dad, hasn't she, Simon?
Oh yeah.
So you've been spotting your stuff as well, and also Lucilia's going to get you on the catwalk, I believe.
Yeah, she said to me, could I be her? Well, that's one of her suits there. She asked me, would I consider being the older, or mature model? And as she knows, I like waistcoats and suits. She said she will make me some, and if I could model them for her, that would be great. So I'm up for a bit of laugh, but I'm not exactly sure I'll go down the same career as this one.
I don't know, you might actually enjoy it, I think, personally, Simon. I mean, her outfits are astounding. That they're stunning, aren't they, her outfits? Does she actually just only design menswear, or does she also design women's wear too?
It's women's and children's. She does swimwear, jewellery. She also has, it's on Caledonian Road in Islington, she has Lucia Couture Boutique as well. So
it's a beautiful little boutique.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. But Lucia is not just talented in that, she also owns her own wine company as well, that's based out in Cyprus. So soon her white wine will be on sale as well.
And I believe you'll be both getting involved. Well, you will yourself actually more so, won't you, with the actual wine branding. because obviously Liam's got to be 18 to sort of like get involved in this sort of advertising. But I believe you're going to be getting involved more so into that as well, which is a wonderful opportunity. And you never know, you might actually be on the front sort of like cover of the promo video, or you know, on the actual bottle. You never know, do you?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. So, but no, because one of the things that, even though Liam's been working with Lucilia, I also have as well, because my background is I worked in publishing many years ago in London. So the plan is at some point we will be releasing a fashion stroke travel and food magazine as well, which will be online. But so that's what we're aiming for next year.
Which is really exciting, isn't it? Because you both get involved in a lot of fashion shows, and I believe you're also working closely alongside Richard Dalton, and he's going to be organising a charity fashion show next year. So is Lucilia going to be getting involved in that and showcasing some of her amazing designs too? Yeah,
she will be, because she's done a few things for Richard, and that's how we actually met her, which was through one of Richard's shows. So and that was, he did a show for the Children's Society to raise some funds for them. So so she wants to get involved next year with what Richard's doing, so which I'll be meeting with him tomorrow, if that's Friday. Yes, it is, to talk about the next show for next year.
So, because again with Richard, he does a lot of charity work, doesn't he, raising money for the Children's Society. So, you know, to be part of that, it is a wonderful opportunity, isn't it, in itself?
It is.
Well, Liam, you're also very busy, because you're also the editor of Red Silk Carpet magazine. Now, please, can you tell our viewers a little bit more about them? And they are actually based in Chicago, aren't they, in America?
Yeah, so Red Silk magazine is a fashion magazine, and they've just released the teen edition, which hopefully will
be out soon.
Yeah, we'll be out soon. And she's asked me to be the youth editor. So my idea is I'm putting together this magazine which has showcasing all the best youth in the world. So we got amazing designers, we got singers, we got models. So some
kickboxers.
Yeah, kickboxers. We've got some amazing talent. So I'm quite proud of everyone in the magazine.
Yeah.
So do you do a bit of reporting and actually, you know, writing up the stories as well, Liam?
Yeah, so what I do is I get the talented people to send me a bit about themselves, and then I go through it and I expand on it and really show them off a bit more, which is quite an honour.
Which is really exciting, isn't it? So when you were like younger, would you ever envisage that your life would be like it is now, with all the amazing work that you do, shining bright to this world?
Nah, not one little bit.
No. And who's your inspiration? Obviously, it's your dad.
Yeah, of course.
Number one, then. So, who else is your inspiration as a child, sort of like growing up? Who would you sort of like aspired to sort of like be like?
Cristiano.
I'm not really sure. I mean,
Cristiano Ronaldo? No.
Yeah, sort of. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I didn't really have like aspirations like that. Or
no.
I think somebody you probably you look up to and you admire at the moment is probably one of his, as we call them, muddle buddies, is KJ.
She does amazing work. She's such a lovely, beautiful young lady, isn't she? And also her mum, Karen, as well. And again with KJ, she does a lot of charity work herself, doesn't she? And she's got a heart of gold. And she came along to Canals Global Entertainment Awards, and she also got an award, didn't she, last year?
Yeah.
Which is the first time I've actually met her. I mean, I'm hoping to interview her at some point as well. It's a lovely picture of you and Princess Peace.
Yeah, that's the beautiful Princess Peace.
That was the first year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was I think that was number 4.
No, that was at a completely different event that she invited you to. That's where you met her.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was so long ago, I get confused.
So you're both very busy. I mean, every day is completely different for the two of you. You know, do you ever get any time to rest and just chill out?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we're both like things like NCIS and walking and things like that. So we will actually, have binge nights, won't we, of watching stuff.
I say those nights, the movie nights are really cool, aren't they? Now,
Yeah.
I believe also today, Liam, you are going to be getting your GCSE results, aren't you?
Yeah, I
Are
am.
you
Which
nervous?
I'm excited about.
Are you nervous? That's you. But I want to also congratulate you because you have actually got into a particular university that you wanted to go to, and you're going to be actually studying engineering, aren't you, in September? So well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So will you be at full time at university, or was it like part time you'd be going?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, we have to wait for course for the restrictions to see what the guidelines are. I mean, but hopefully I should be in full time. Yeah, it's just a waiting game on seeing what the college has to say about when I can be in. And yeah,
because you are actually going to be studying machinery, but also like car machinery as well, aren't you?
Yeah, so quite excited really, to be honest.
So with regards to the machinery, are they going to be like the fast cars, you know, like the Ferraris and the Lotus and Lamborghinis and Porsches? Is that the sort of path that you would like to sort of go down? Because you could do a bit of modelling along the way as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You can see you behind the wheel. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
His dream is to work for Bentley.
Oh, Bentley, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. I mean, anything is possible, isn't it, when you set your mind to it? I mean, do you believe very much in, like, you know, the law of attraction, like people say, cosmic ordering, where you thank the universe, this amazing opportunity come in, and the next minute an opportunity seems to synchronicity find its way to you? I mean, I work very much with the law of attraction myself and manifesting things. Do you find that you're very much the same and sort of like manifesting all of these wonderful opportunities that have crossed your path?
I think so. I've not really thought about that much though. I'm quite thankful to everyone around me who's, as I say, giving me these amazing opportunities. So yeah.
And also it's fated as well, I think, Liam, you know, because we all have a purpose in this world. And, you know, when we are ready, those doors of opportunities do tend to open up for us to embark down that particular pathway, don't they?
Yeah.
So where would you like to both see yourselves, say, in a year's time?
Ooh.
17.
Sorry, I missed that one.
17.
Well, you can be 17, but where would you like to sort of see yourself in a year's time? I mean, a lot of people have a goal. I'd like to maybe achieve this. I mean, obviously you've got so many feathers in your cap where you're multi-talented and do many things. But is there one particular thing that you haven't done yet that you maybe would like to aspire to do in the next year?
I'm not really sure if there's a specific thing I want to aspire to, but honestly, I just want to help people as much as I can, and yeah, show people off who really deserve it.
You certainly do. You've also been involved in the anti-bullying campaign as well, haven't you? And I've now got you involved in Jamie Long's I'm a Survivor, which is an anti-bullying movie. You're going to, hopefully, if you're interested, be involved in that as well and have an acting role. How do you feel about that, Liam?
Yeah, that sounds quite amazing, really. And as I said, it's another amazing opportunity, which, yeah, it's an honour.
And hopefully we're going to start the filming this year, depending on what's happening, because I know Jamie is due to move as well. But again, it's to stop bullying that's been going on for, you know, many, many, many years, and to bring more awareness, you know, of anti-bullying and to bring a stop to it. So again, same with Jamie Long. The life story of I Am a Survivor is his actual life story. He's explaining everything that he's gone through and why he wants to make a difference in this world. And I know that you two have also gone through bullying yourself, Liam, haven't you? So again, that's another reason why you're really passionate about this.
Yeah, I mean, when I was 7, I was put into foster care, and then I was adopted later on at date. But yeah, throughout primary school and partway through secondary school, I was bullied for quite a long time. Which,
oh, bless you. And the bullies don't realise how it can affect you, you know, emotionally and mentally, and not your confidence, your self-worth, self-esteem. And, you know, sometimes extreme cases, some children will go down the path of self-harming or even suicide as well. So it's so important that we bring more awareness and stop bullying sort of globally. And you are a true survivor and shine bright to this world and inspiring everybody else. that they too, you know, are a survivor and they can turn their lives around and help and support other people to believe in themselves, which is what you do, and you dedicate your life to help and support those around you, don't you, with your sole mission?
Yeah.
Liam, he I think it must have been 2 years ago, he produced a black and white video, a silent one, and he originally said to me, Dad, have you got a white sheet I can have just for the background? And I said, yeah, here's one. And then I walked in the room to find he'd written all these words on it in black marker, which obviously were words that people used to say to people when they're bullying and things. And he'd then written on his hands as well, which was, please stop. And he just did this. It was a very short black and white video with his head down. And it was just incredible. It was really, really powerful. But he also then he called up a friend of mine, Carrie Grant, and said, would you interview me about modelling, adoption, fostering and bullying? So she called me back and said, well, you can either come tomorrow or come in 2 weeks when we get back off our holiday. So school gave him the day off and off we went.
Wow. And what an amazing opportunity. So how was that for you, Liam? I suppose you was blown away that Carrie Grant wanted to actually interview you and for you to share your story to the world.
Yeah, it was quite an achievement, really, I think, for myself, because I say Carrie Grant is an amazing woman, and it was quite special to be able to have been interviewed by her.
It certainly is. So how long ago was that now that she actually interviewed you?
It was a few years ago now.
It's about 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
About 2 years.
So if she's watching this, hopefully we'll be able to get to do another one.
Yeah. So Carrie Grant, if you are watching, Liam would love to go on your show, and I'd like to come on as well. I'll come with you, don't mind. Hi Lucy. Lucy Lewendon's just tuned in, bless her. Hope you're having a lovely day.
Hi Lucy.
Hi,
You're actually seeing Lucy tomorrow, aren't you? In London, talking about the fashion show.
Yes.
I am actually going to be interviewing. Hi Angela, I hope you're okay as well. Angela's
Angela.
Listening in from Scotland, bless her. I hope you're having a best day as well. As I say, I am due to interview Lucy. I think it's next month, actually. She's going to be talking about her singing career and modelling as well, which is really exciting, isn't it? Yeah. So getting back to Panache Global Entertainment Awards, for those people that maybe would like to sponsor the actual events, how can they sort of get in contact with yourself?
They can do it several ways. We're actually, Panache is actually on Facebook and Instagram. So if they go to their pages and message that way, the messages will come direct to me. And they can do it again via Messenger on Facebook. I can put up later an email address on the comments. So if people want to contact, they can get a hold of me that way as well.
Oh, thank you. And also, you are having a website built as well, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah, we originally should have had one. Oh, bless you. We should have had one built, but because of obviously COVID, we decided to hold off on it because the whole point of the website, it's mainly used for the awards evening. So it just seems silly to spend some money on something at the moment until we actually need it. So hopefully that will be up at by the end of this year, so we can start getting ready for next year, really.
And also, when would the actual nominations start, where you can nominate somebody for an actual award? Do they do it, say, for instance, like 3 months before the actual event date, or 6 months before?
Normally, we start around about June, July, and it goes through to the end of sort of September. So it then gives us a whole month and a half or so to go through them. But I think this coming year we might start it off a bit earlier, because I think we probably will be inundated with people wanting to nominate people, so it will take a lot longer to process. So
yeah, but one thing that our viewers need to remember is it's not about how many nominations someone gets, it's about actually what you've done. So yeah, don't be sending in loads of nominations for the same person, because everyone's going to get looked into.
Yeah, everybody gets given a chance.
Yeah, so it's not about how many nominations you get, it's about who you are and what you've done.
And with regards to actually nominating, can anybody nominate? Because like you said, you only need to nominate once, don't you? You don't have to repeat that particular nomination for somebody.
you can put yourself forward for one, so there's no restrictions on that. It's just you will need to send it. You will then be asked for all the information, your social media references to prove and back up what you've actually said you've actually done, just so that actually it's been done fair and correctly, really.
Yes, and also, you know, how many do they actually sort of shortlist it to overall with the actual awards? So say, for instance, are there like 30 awards altogether, or, you know, 20 awards? Is there a specified amount of awards like each year that do tend to go out?
No, it changes every year because it depends on what we get in, because some years we might decide actually we want to give less or more. There usually is categories as well for entertainment, charity, humanity. But this year I think it's going to be slightly different because it is more going to be aimed around COVID. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And it'd be, again, lovely to reward those people that have dedicated their life being of service during the hardships of the COVID pandemic.
Yeah, yeah. And also I'm thinking on as well, Panache this year, the other thing which is growing, Liam is not just the youth ambassador, but we also have Lady Waynette Peters, who is the other ambassador. But one of the things we've realised is Liam can't be everywhere in the country to meet and see people and speak. So we're going to grow the youth ambassador program. So Liam will oversee it and be sort of in charge of it. But we're trying to have a youth ambassador in every region.
Which is fantastic, won't it? So will you be sort of advertising that, do you think, this year? And then people can, you know, obviously put themselves forward if they'd like to become an ambassador for Panache Global Entertainment?
Yeah, yeah, that hopefully should be going out shortly as well, so which would be good.
Which would be really exciting. So you're ready for your next task? Liam, are you excited about it?
Yeah, I'm quite excited to meet all these people and see what our country has to offer.
Yeah.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also stepping into those leadership qualities that you do have as well, don't you? Both of you have got them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And bringing, you know, people together and the communities together as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is really important. So how can people get in contact, say, for instance, if they want Liam to do some modelling for them? Do you have a website? I know you've got your Facebook pages as well.
He's got his Facebook pages, which they can find him by using the his username, which is at Chris, which is CHRISG official. Otherwise, they can email him at ChristopherGeorgeOfficial@gmail.com.
Fantastic. And if you didn't get that, we will actually share the initial details for you. So you can actually get in contact with Christopher George if you want to get him to do some modelling for you too.
Yeah. Because for modelling this weekend, he's going to be working for a new designer called Karen Gold in London. So he's going to be modelling some of her tracksuits and masks.
Beautiful tracksuits. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. So this will be the first time he's worked with her, but he's been watching her for quite a bit in her designs, and he's now given that opportunity. So he will appear on her website and social media as well.
That's really exciting, isn't it? It's funny because as you mentioned her, I just had this vision of, you know, like a rapper and, you know, models around the rapper wearing all of her fantastic, you know, suits, which is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and then a joint friend of ours is coming to as a photographer, which is Steve Knight from Night Vision.
Yeah, so
he's a very good friend.
Yeah, he's now become his personal photographer. So
he's mine too. Actually, I'm due to go and have a photo shoot for my new album. I'm halfway through at the moment, so I said to Steve, I definitely want to book in and get a photo shoot done this year. But again, Steve does amazing work, doesn't he? There's me singing at the Panache Global Entertainment Awards, which was a true honour, and can't wait to sing again. Actually, it's really exciting. Loved it. But say Steve does amazing work, and he was actually the personal photographer at the awards ceremony in November last year, wasn't he, for all of us and Princess Peace? And he does amazing work, and I'm sure he'll be getting involved again next year. And he's also getting involved in a lot of the things that both of you are both, you know, up to over the next year, fashion shows and many various different events that are coming up for each and every, one of all three of you, really.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Steve's probably taken most of the photos that are probably appearing in Red Silk Carpet magazine when this issue comes out. In fact, they've insisted that Liam is on the front cover for this one, the lady who's in charge of it all. So again, that's actually one of Steve's photos, which will be on the front cover of the magazine.
Yeah.
Which is a dream come true for Steve, because I know he wanted also to get into like the sort of film and TV industry, and I obviously helped Steve as well along the way and introduce him to people as well as you guys. And as I say, Steve Knight is going all the way around the world now with his amazing photography, and not forgetting Julia Knight and her amazing designs. I mean, I've been very blessed to wear quite a few of her costumes, because she does an Edwardian costume. So if we've got any, film producers out there that are maybe doing like a sort of period drama movie, I'd love to be involved, by the way. I love that too.
Yeah.
But Julia Knight's designs, they are astounding, and she's very talented. So, if any of the, movie directors out there would like to do some sort of period drama or Victorian movie or something like that, I can highly recommend Steve's wife, Julia Knight's designs too, because they are the dynamic duos. Because Julie's designs have actually been on the catwalk, haven't they? Belfast Alternative Fashion Week. And also, I think London Alternative Fashion Week as well, because we was both involved in that, weren't we? And some of Julie's designs were there, and also Steve Knight was there too.
Yeah,
so I think we've got the two of you.
we got to meet Julie properly for the first time, and it was literally the last day that anybody could do any photo shoots before lockdown. So we were at Steve's studio. Yeah, so we were Steve's last proper photo shoots, because it was the day of my birthday, and Liam had arranged to have my suit there so that we could actually get a father and son, so Steve could take a father and son photo of us in our black suits by Lucia Couture.
Oh, that's lovely. I did actually show that when I was advertising the two of you coming on the show. It's a fantastic photograph. You both look dapper.
Yeah, there's a couple where he's doing the bunny ears on me, but there we go.
So then, Simon, would you maybe like to do a bit of acting as well in the future?
No.
You never know, the opportunity might arise, mightn't it, Liam? What do you think?
I think you're
good. I think you'd be quite good, actually, don't you? No?
Yeah, we laugh all the way through.
Yeah.
In like a sort of like comedy sketch, then we could do like a comedy movie or something. You never know.
That one.
Yeah.
Well, we can definitely get you on board on the set for I Am a Survivor with Liam, because Liam can do some acting, and you never know, we might find you a role in that.
Yeah, a hidden talent. Yeah.
I am actually looking for a police officer for my music video, Homeless at Christmas. So you're welcome to be the police officer in that, if you like, and get Liam involved. What do you think, Liam? You have to be police officers. What do you think about that? You just got to be across the room.
Oh, I'd love to see him do that.
I think you really did, actually. Right then, so shall I put you down for police officer?
Okay then, that's fine.
We're going to do the filming actually in September, Jamie Long and I, and also Anthony James Mattox. He's on board as well, bless him, because we are going to be raising money for Homeless Worldwide charity, and we're going to relaunch the Homeless at Christmas charity single that I wrote in memory, loving memory of a homeless guy that sadly did die in the shop doorway. So the role that you will actually play is when he did actually sadly pass away in his sleep, the police officers were actually standing around his body. So I need two police officers, because we're actually going to be telling the story of what really happened, to bring more awareness of homelessness worldwide, and to support them more, and hopefully eventually maybe sort of end to homelessness, because it is on the increase, isn't it? So I'd be really blessed to have you both involved in that project. So it's something else that you can put on your calendar for this year, if you like.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
Oh, I'm really excited now. Thank you. Bless you. Well, I know you've got to shoot off actually, Liam, haven't you? You've got to now go and train 20 children and teach them some sports for the church that you belong to, haven't you?
Yeah, that's up at the sports club. So
bless you. And you're actually having your barbecue next week, aren't you? Because it's obviously coming to the end of summer holidays, and the schools will be going back in September. And you've done amazing work during the summer holidays supporting the children. Because you said earlier, some of the children are as young as 5 years old. So the really little up to obviously senior school as well. So you've done amazing work. I'm so proud of you. And I know that your dad is really proud of you as well. And I'm proud of you too, Simon. I think you are the dynamic duo. And I know that Princess Pete and Lady Waynette Peters is also very proud of you, and she does amazing work as well, and is another beautiful earth angel, and supports Panache Global Entertainment Awards as well. So thank you both so much for coming on today. So I won't keep you too long, so I know you both got to shoot off now. And once again, if any of you would like to get involved in any of the projects, you can either private message me and I'll put in direct contact with Simon and Liam, and then they can give you more details. And also, if you would like to get involved in Panache Global Entertainment Awards and sponsor the events, we would love to hear from you too. So good luck with all of your projects, and I look forward to seeing both of you very soon, and hope all goes well tomorrow with your meeting for the next fashion show with Richard Dalton too. So thank you so much for today, and keep shining bright.
Thank you very much. You're
welcome. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well, thank you so much for each and every one of you as well. As you notice, each week we're in like a different room. Unfortunately, the studio, the internet wasn't working very well. So it's a bit too light behind me, but never mind. Well, thank you so much also to our sponsors, Crooms Welding and Dip in the Pond, and also not forgetting my fantastic producer. Thank you so much, Moinal, as well, for all of the amazing work that you do, and also Anthony James Mattix too. And thank you to each and every one of you for supporting the show and viewing each week as well. So if any of you would like to come on the show or share a story about yourself or acts of kindness in your community, please email me at inthehotseattvshow@gmail.com. That's inthehotseattvshow@gmail.com, and we'd love to hear from you. So it's bye from me, and we'll be back next week with the lovely Zara Shah from Miss Sexy UK. So until next week, bye for now, and enjoy the rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and stay safe.